I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
Hello everyone, good evening. It is 16:44 here in the UK, but in the simulator it is early morning, about 8:44 I think, in the simulator here today in Bologna. So a bit of an interesting airport. I have been here in real life. Yeah, the scenery's not quite perfect, although that is the terminal there. We're just a tad further down from the terminal, but Bologna is a very nice city, very picturesque, and some brilliant food, and it is where ragu alla bolognese was created, the famous Italian bolognese, as it were, as it's widely known, but obviously there's a lot of variations around the world of bolognese, and everyone has their own interpretations of it, but here is where the Italian proper rustic real bolognese was created. So yeah, that is where we're starting off here today. We'll head down to Bratislava in Slovakia, Vatsim event there later on, so that is about an hour's flight, I believe, maybe slightly longer. So we'll get there just as the event's starting. We'll take our time though, because we got plenty of time. The event doesn't start till 6 o'clock here, British time or Zulu. So we got an hour and 15 minutes with roughly an hour's flight time. So we're going to be perfect. Hopefully we'll aim to get there just after 6. Probably like 6:15, something like that. So we don't need to leave here for another half an hour. So we shall jump in the cockpit though and get things started up, and if we have any leftover time we'll jump in a drone and take a drone trip around here, Bologna's sites, if we've got some extra time. So without further ado, let's get our checklist up here today. And we'll go before starting engine and battery switch, then as usual can go on standby power onto auto. There we go. External power on if available. Do we have external power? No, we don't. That's fine. APU selector to start, and then back to on in a moment. There we go. and then we'll wait for that to start up. In the meantime, we can put our fuel pumps on here, so it'll be left, center, stabilizer, other center, and right, and then these two can go on as well. And I always forget if you need to put these on. Just one moment. No, yeah, I've put the right ones on, so that's fine. We can get rid of that, and if we just go here and reset our position, there we go. Okie dokie, fuel pumps on, so we'll wait for the there we go, Avi also. APU started, power online, then we have completed that. Beacon lights can come on here, which I believe, there we go, both beacon lights are now on, and so we're ready to start the engines here. I believe there's no ATC online here in Bologna. I'm not. I did say in the description that we would be lucky to get control. However, let me check these out. So they're Adriatic sectors. These are German sectors. So LIs are the ones we're interested. We are. Bologna is Lima, India, Papa, Echo. That's the ICAO code for Bologna. Let's see then. So that's Milan. Milano radar. So no, we're not near Milan. And that is Rome radar. So yes, I don't think we're in their control. But we'd better just check. So let us go to Google Chrome, and we'll go for the Vatsim map, although this doesn't actually show the sectors, but we'll give us a go. So we got Rome control there, and for some reason Milan is up there, but that's fine. So Bologna is here, just to give you an idea. So Bologna's there, so it's northwest Italy, but quite central. But yeah, it's slightly to the west. And you've got San Marino there. Rome, as you know, is down here. Oh no, it's there, sorry. Genova. And then you've got Milan and no, let me not get this wrong. Yeah, we got Milan and Genova, Venice up there, and then obviously Naples and Palermo down here, and Bari on the west coast. Anyway, that's enough geographies for today. So yeah, it doesn't look like we've got control. I'm just going to check VAT scope, because do they have the sectors on? I'm not sure. Let's just check though. We'll go VAT scope, and is our stream okay? Yes it is, I think. Yep. Don't know why mine's not working here. Ah, there we go, it is working. There we go, right, VAT scope. I believe, is there a... Oh right, it's an app, never mind. Let's just go for a different map then, Vatsim map. Simulate, online map. Let's just try that one. Ah, these do have the sectors, okay. Apart from they haven't put the Italian ones on, but anyway. Map settings. Okay, right, we'll take that as a no then. Yeah, we'll just go for Unicom for now then, that's fine, let's get rid of that. So we'll put ourselves on Unicom here, 122.8, and we'll plan our route out of here then. So we've got our routing already programmed in from SimBrief, I've done that already. And we're doing a Lumav 5 Victor departure, I believe. Yes, runway 30, that is correct though. Let me just check the weather though before I confirm that. 060 at 3 knots, okie dokie. So we've got a choice of runway 30 or 12. I should know that on the top of my head from should be able to work that out, but we'll go 30 then. That is the right runway, it's the closest to the wind, so we shall go with what we planned originally. That is fine. Initial climb then, because we are off Unicorn, we can go all the way up to our cruise, which will be, in fact, let us file our flight plan and then we'll know what our cruise will be. Load. There we go. Let's load this in. Get rid of that and put in that, and then XPUIPC LZ. Departure time 17. We'll make that about 17:15, and time on route 1 hour 5. So yeah, we want to be departing about 17:10. We'll take an extra half an hour of fuel. That means 1 hour 35 minutes of fuel today. Cruising at an altitude of 30,000 feet. So yeah, for an hour's flight, that is fine actually. So yeah, we'll go with 30,000 feet. There we go, file flight plan. And we shall then put that in our autopilot here, so altitude up to 30,000 feet for today of this first leg of this evening's adventures. We'll go speed 220 knots. There we go. Flight director can come on, and LNAV can get on here. We'll do that later on. Heading is 300. Oh, have I put the IRSs on? I haven't, have I? Whoops-a-daisy. There we go. IRS to nav, and that's going to take 6 minutes. Okie dokie, that's fine. So yeah, heading 300. And bank to auto. There we go, that is the autopilot ready. They can go on RTO. Q&H, we shall... we should just go for standard, I think, because we're not under control here. There we go, that is fine, and we'll make our own squawk code up. We'll go for 5, 3, 7, 2. There we go, that'll do us. 5372, 1228, perfect. All that is good. So we are ready to push back here, pretty much, and yeah, we are ready to push back. So we'll do that in a moment. So yeah, cargo lux today, doing a bit of cargo hauling, and we will be doing the same on Saturday. We'll be in UPS, a bit more cargo as well on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, whilst that is doing its thing here, we shall get into the drone and just have a quick fly around so we can see the sights before we leave here today. So let us do that, then we'll get some altitude and just fly around and try and find the city here. This is always the hardest thing, trying to find the city, because they're not always close to the airport, close to the city as you might think, but I feel as though, especially when the sun's there as well, but I feel like we're heading in the right direction here. So this looks like a rail network that is getting bigger and bigger, so it looks like we're going the right direction. Yeah, this is looking like Bologna here, just in the foothills of the mountains here. See if we can find that famous building. Aha, yes we can. So if you saw the thumbnail of this live stream, you will have seen that the picture taken in real life was very, very similar to that, and it's got the city square there. I believe one of these buildings is the police station as well. and there's lots of little alleyways leading off to various things, including very nice restaurants. But yeah, there we go. Now then, how did I... It's been a week, and I apologise, I did not manage to follow my streaming schedule in the past week because I've had exams at school, but I'll be back on it now. So there we go. Let me take a screenshot of that then. I believe it's Windows print screen, I believe. Let me just check that though before we get rid of this lovely view. So we should be able to go desktop, or actually pictures, screenshots. 1657 on the 13th of the 1st. Yeah, so it's Windows print screen. There we go. We've got that one in, so that's fine. There we go. And let us go around here. And yeah, it looks very much like it does in real life, which is cool. And there's the airport as well, off to our right of the screen now. Oh, tilted the camera. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, that's fine. Get a bit of altitude here, and then let's get that square in, and we can see the airport as well. There we go. Right, let's jump back in the cockpit here. There we go. Rightio. If we reset this now. There we go, that's all fine. Get our cameras ready for when we're off. There we go, boom. Jump in the cockpit then, and we're ready to rock and roll. Nearly 1 minute to go, so that'll be fine. We'll get our tug here then, and get us pushback. So I use the old mod pushback helper. There it is, and we shall activate it. Oh wait, it's not. We'll wait for it to connect for a moment. Feel free to ask any questions as usual. Don't be shy. There we go, connected. We'll activate it here, and we'll jump in the outside view. I believe there's not one on stand, so it's going to be an invisible tug here today, and we are departing down there. So what we'll do then, we'll get our checklist and auto complete the starting the engine procedures here, and then we can concentrate on this. So we'll release the parking brake and initiate the invisible tug, and we'll push back to the right. And there we go, engines are starting up, lovely jubbly. And yeah, so we may have control in Adriatics when we're across the Mediterranean there. There we go, that'll do us. We shall unactivate that, and we should be good to go. Yeah, so we'll get rid of that now, that's done with. And then engines are starting up, as we can hear. And IRS is finished as well. Whoa, what's going on there? I think, is it just our departure? Yeah, it's long. Oh my days, what is going on there? Yeah, the low med is part of our departure, so that's fine, I think. We'll sort it out. That'll be fine. We know with the general direction we need to go in, so yeah, that should be fine. Okie dokie. So engines are finished starting, so we can go ahead and put the AP selector off, and then we'll turn our taxi lights on. There we go, we are ready for taxi. We'll get the flaps down to 10 for departure, and everything else is ready to rock and roll. So yeah, we'll get moving here. And it is 2 minutes past 5 here now, so yeah, we're going to make Slovakia, or Bratislava I should say, Slovakia airspace at 6 o'clock, which should be perfect, because control's coming online at 6, so that is perfect. Alright, we'll make a move then, and taxi out to runway 30 here at Bologna then. So we'll take, in fact we'll go straight down so we get a nice view of the terminal here. And we'll just get on the centre line, as it were, of the taxiway, the taxi line. So yeah, like I said, I have been here in real life, Bologna Airport, and yeah, it's nice. It's a pretty small airport, but it's got a very long runway for the size of the airport. 2,800 metres is the runway length of Bologna, so plenty for us to get in the air. Manchester's 3,000 metres, so we'll easily get up with 2,800. And yeah, pretty realistic for the terminal building. Yeah, it's about that size, about that sort of shape, and yeah, pretty good for not a handcrafted airport in Microsoft Flight Simulator here. Right, let's taxi out a bit quicker then. Now we've got our terminal. And we'll take this left here and do a bit of slow manoeuvring with the jumbo. Oh, not that slow though. Yeah, these are the most annoying taxiways in the jumbo. The ones where you have to do a left and then an immediate right, because you can just see that you're going in the right sort of direction, but the tarmac just doesn't allow that. So yeah, when you've got parallel taxiways like this, it's a bit annoying in a jumbo, because yeah, you can't just carry straight on, because the inner taxiway runs out, and then you've got to join the main taxiway that's parallel to the runway. That's how most airports are constructed anyway, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. Just have to be patient with the big jumbo. So we go all the way down to the end, because like I said, 2,800 metres will be fine, but we might as well make the most of the length of the runway here. There we go, so approaching the runway, landing lights can come on here. And what even are these? I've forgotten the name, I've just gone blank. I don't know what the name of those, runway lights are, I think that's what they call them. Anyway, we shall stop just here for now, and what are all these lights? Nav lights, strobe, yeah, wing, yeah, logo, yeah. And that's in op, so that's fine. There we go. We'll get our anti-ices on here as well, because we will need them when we get up to altitude. What is this one? Yeah, it's surprising what you can forget in a week, but there we go. I think that should be on auto. Right, ready for departure then. We shall just announce it on Unicom. I doubt there's very much traffic about though. We'll go mode Charlie as well here. Yeah, there's still only those two sectors on, and I believe we're not in their airspace. They haven't called us up, so we'll take that as a no. So yeah, let's just announce our departure on Unicom. Cargo Lux 5117 is on the ground Bologna. Is ready for takeoff. Is going to take off runway 30. There we go. So we'll go ahead and take off here at Bologna. We'll line up first, final checks, get a screenshot, and then we'll be on our way. nicely then. We'll go a bit further yet, because remember the nose wheel is behind where you're sat, especially in a jumbo. So that shall do us about there by the time we've got it round here. A tad further actually. So you may have seen I've scheduled a couple more live streams after this one this weekend, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. It's part of the Vatsim event, 2 days to tango, I think they've called it, if I remember correctly. And so yeah, I'll be taking part in that event. It seems quite a big event, lots of Vatsim divisions in taking part as well, with the oceanic clearance and that kind of malarkey. So yeah, that'll be worth a watch. If you feel like you want to tune in, then do. If you also want to take part, I've put the link to the booking system for that Vatsim event in the description of those 2 live streams, so you can click on those and you'll find the link in there if you want to take part too. So yeah, I think you've got until normally a couple days before the event as well to make your bookings, and there was plenty available when I booked them yesterday evening. Anyway, we're lined up here. We shall get a screenshot now, and then we'll be on our way. There we go, screenshot is taken. Okay, that's fine. Cargolux 5117 departing Bologna, runway 30. There we go, release the parking brake up to 50% power and 50% unstable, full power, and off we go. Bye bye Bologna. Perfect. I said 17:10 for departure, 1 minute early. That's going to be good. That's perfect. So yeah, we'll just get to Slovakia when they're opening up. There's 140, 150, and 160 will rotate. And there we go. Positive climb, gear up. There we go, we'll get our autopilot on here and arm auto throttle. Oh, it's got VNav on for some reason. There we go. $220, 2,500 feet we'll go for. And there we have it. It's selected a very odd departure for us here, but I guess maybe there's a limited selection, so yeah, it's going to be a very tight turn backwards on our route, but that's not to worry. There we go, up and away, and we're actually doing this departure. We're going to get a nice view of the city, even though we did do the drone flight. It's nice to see it in a plane as well. So yeah, I think we're going to go straight over the city actually. Almost doing a circuit of the city here. Yeah, it was over here I think. It's behind this big pillar. We'll be able to see in a moment. Yeah, there we go, over there. Just keep an eye on things. There is mountains about here as well. It's nice to be back in the cockpit after a week of exams basically. So yeah, good to be back. Good to be streaming, takes my mind off things. Good to be doing something as well in these difficult times. It feels like I'm contributing a bit, giving you a tad of entertainment. I know it's probably not the most professional by all means, but yeah, it's helping me, hopefully helping you guys as well, and yeah, we'll push on together. Hopefully this year we will be a bit more normal. If you're new, please consider liking and subscribing, that would help me out. Feel free to ask any questions. Any questions are good questions. Anyway, here we go, climbing into these mountains now. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go and do a 180 almost now, and because this departure even is it's not exactly taking us in the right direction, but that's not to worry. In fact, is the LNAV going to do it for us? It's going to do it early anyway, I think. Let's see what waypoint it's put in. Rovig. Yeah, I believe it's going to do it for us here, yeah. Yeah, that's fine then. It's going to cut it short anyway. So we can just chill then. Now we'll increase speed once we've leveled out this turn. Whoa, that's a biggie, isn't it? What's the weather like here today then? I haven't got... Does it give you the ground temperature as well? Yeah, it does here. 3 degrees? Yeah, 3 degrees. 3 degrees? That can't be right. That must be the air temperature. Take it as the air temperature, I think. Here we go, intercepting a magenta line here. Yeah, direct to Rovig, it's put us, or it is our next waypoint actually now. So that's fine, it's sorting itself out. We're past 10,000 feet, so our landing lights can come off here. And there we go. So we'll go up to full speed now, get rid of these flaps. Up to 350 knots, there we go. And then I'll sort itself out now. I'll go down to 2,000 and then I'll easily get to 30,000 with no problem then. So the ETA on the thumbnail is 8:51 Zulu, and that is the sim time. So it's based on the UTC time in the sim. So we're looking at about an hour from now, but obviously we're going to get increased speed here as well as we climb. So yeah. So we'll just sit back and relax in the wing view, the very unrealistic way, as we are a cargo plane, but we can still look out the window, but you know, we'll let that one go. Oh. Hold on a minute. Somebody's calling. 12745. Right, yeah. Right, we'll report in here then. Cargo Lux 5117, good evening, with you passing flight level 180 for 300.
Cargo Lux 5117, Milano identified, proceed direct, Charlie Hotel India, climb flight level 300.
Proceed direct, Charlie Hotel India and climb flight level 300, Cargo Lux 5117.
Sky Travel 46 Delta Sierra, turn left heading 065.
He doesn't sound too Italian, does he? But anyway, that's the joys of ATC, I guess. There we go, Charlie Hotel India. So we'll do that and update it in the FMC route data.
Zero control, Nails 1 Tango, ability for taxi.
Nails 1 Tango, taxi, holding point runway 28 via Tango and Alpha.
There we go, direct
Taxi
Charlie
on the point
Hotel
runway
India,
28 via Tango,
activate,
Nails 1 Tango, ability.
execute.
Right, and 3 Bravo Victor, turn right, heading 020, stop descent 5
There we
down.
go, it's got it in now.
Right heading 020, stop descent at 5,000, time, that's Zibo, Victor.
Sky Travel 46 Delta Sierra, turn left heading 020.
Heading clearing 020, Sky Travel 46 Delta Sierra.
On the radar, Sky Travel 46
Captain
Delta
Avi,
Sierra,
no worries.
please.
Sorry not join my FXX crash.
We'll check up,
Oh, so you had to uninstall it. Oh, that's terrible, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, soon it'll be fixed. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Sorry to hear that, man. When am I going to stream next? I'll be streaming on Saturday and Sunday in the for the Vatsim event, Tango to Tango. I always takes 2 to Tango event. That's it's a bit of a mouthful, but yeah, it's a 2-day event this weekend. If you want to join that, you need to book a slot on a website. I've linked it in to the description of those 2 live streams that I've scheduled on Saturday and Sunday. So and there's plenty of slots left. So yeah, feel free to join with that if you want. Anybody that is as well.
Right, 75, clear for the LS on line Zibo, Victor.
Cross Republic to descend 4,000 feet.
4200 Livovi.
So approaching Charlie Hotel India now, we're 10 miles away from that, so probably intercepting a magenta line again. Yeah.
Runway 7451,
Far
contact Roma 124.2.
So yeah, Coxer is the start of the arrival. So looking like there's about 10 miles between being at 2000. So that's we're ignoring that. So we probably want to be about 5,000 at Coxer, something like that.
46 Delta Sierra Roger, wind 130 degrees 6 knots, runway 28 clear.
21 runway 28, scheduled for 6 Delta Sierra.
And yeah, Coxer's there, so yeah. And this stretch here is over the Mediterranean.
From
Or
Ryanair
is it called the Adriatic Sea? It might be
7453,
called the
Ryanair
Adriatic Sea,
7451
actually.
will be back in 1 minute.
Roger, no problem.
Thank you very much.
Heard the news about
Thank you,
Sri
7451
Vijaya
in the
182. Have you heard of it? I
7451,
believe is that
Roger, contact Roma
the
124.2.
Indonesian
bye bye,
plane
good night,
crash?
thank
Is
you for
that
the service.
that
Final
one, Captain Avi?
7451.
All my respect goes to those who've lost people. Not far off the cruise here then. Yeah, just about to hit the cruise in fact. We'll go up to Mach decimal 9, in fact decimal 89, and we'll get a nice screenshot. There we go, there's the coast then. Yeah, it was a tragic incident, I guess, that Indonesian flight. Well, it was. It's not I guess, it was, because they lost 10,000 feet, I believe, in less than a minute. So, yeah. Very nasty. I'm just glad it wasn't a 738 MAX, to be honest. Oh, I need to keep track of where we're going here. Join back on the route. They found the black box. Roger that, roger that. Yeah, so that's got all the communication of the pilots to check if they were doing their job correctly, if you guys don't know what a black box is.
Goggles 5117, contact Azray radar 130.0, goodbye.
130.0. Thanks so much for the service. Bye bye. Cargolux 5117. There we go. Over to Adriatic sector. Check. I believe that was right. Yeah. Cargolux 5117, good evening with you, flight level 300. And on to Elnav, there we go, back on the route.
Cargolux 5117, identified.
There we go, he's identified us, perfecto. .40 AM UTC, roger that. Local time 14:40 AM. Western Indonesia. Okay. That does ring a bell, Captain Abbey. Yeah, I mean, a terrible incident, wasn't it? But, yeah. There's one case, me and my dad were listening to Dublin on this app. You can tune into ATC, real world control, and sometimes we listen to that before bed and kind of track the planes on flight radar and see if we can work out who's talking to who, if that kind of makes sense, and just a bit of a relaxing thing to do before bed. And one evening, my dad comes and calls me and says, "You gotta come and watch this," and
Austrian 1 Bravo Kilo, current flight level
he heard the pan being called, which is not a full emergency. It means that passengers aren't in danger, and it's because it was a UPS aircraft, so no passengers on board, but they lost one of the engines on takeoff and had to be vectored back round, and we watched them land as well, and it was all very professional, and he did get it back down again at Dublin, and all was fine. But yeah, the only point in all of that where the pilot sounded a bit kind of nervous was when he first announced the pan on the radio. So yeah.
0332, Sensible 5215.
Indonesia have bad weather, roger that, La Nina. Yes, I think I've studied that in geography actually. I should exactly know what that means, but I don't fully remember exactly what that is. But I think it's something to do with the weather, and it only happens every so many years or something like that, and it's a series of bad weather network or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but Captain Abbey may know a bit more. So yeah, approaching the coast here, the other coast, the Adriatic coast. So crossing from Italy to Adriatics doesn't take too long at all. And then we'll be routing to the left to Coxa in a bit.
Austrian 1 Bravo Kilo, turn left heading 270.
1 Bravo Kilo, roger.
We'll have a look at the map. Let's get Chrome up. Don't know where my shortcuts have gone from down here, but anyway.
Austrian 332, fly heading 180.
So yeah, we're here. So approaching Slovenia's coast, I believe. Or is that actually Croatia? Yeah, this is Croatia and this is Slovenia. So yeah, it's going to be the Slovenian coast. And then going over into Austria for a period of time. I think we're routing sort of like this.
Passing
so,
2700, climbing 9000 feet.
Into Austria, and then Bratislava is just over the Austrian border.
Unidentified, report request level.
Vienna and Bratislava.
Level, well, not level, altitude 9000 feet. Lima X for Charlie Bravo.
Lima Charlie Bravo, roger. Continue climb 9000 feet. QNH 10.
There we go.
Continue climbing 9000 feet on QNH 1011. Lima Charlie Bravo.
Hometown now is raining. Oh dear, yeah. It's probably. I think it's raining here as well, Captain Abbey. Lovely British weather as well. But yeah, yours is probably a bit more.
332, clear direct Vatsim.
Bit more vicious than ours because we don't get typhoons and things like that. Probably going to sleep. See you Saturday. No worries, Captain Abbey. Have a good evening.
Austrian 1 Bravo Kilo climb level 320.
Austrian 1 Bravo Kilo, climb flight level 320.
And Austrian 1 Bravo Kilo clear direct Baxon.
Austrian 1 Bravo Kilo, direct Baxon.
So not a very long cruise today, so I'll stick with you guys. I won't leave you. I'm not going to have a break today.
5117, I need you now on odd level. Report request level 310 to
Roger, we'll accept 310.
Cargo 5117, 310.
Flight level 310, Cargo X5117, thanks. So climb up 1,000 feet, meters on an odd level, that is standard ATC sort of thing. Stop people coming the other way crashing into you basically.
Austrian 1 Bravo Kilo confirm inbound back from Bravo Alpha X3 Alpha, approaching Bravo Alpha X3.
Austrian 1 Bravo Kilo, already direct Baxon.
Looking at this, we want to be 2008.
Radar, good evening, Sun Express 2, Mike Whiskey, flight level 380.
Maybe 5,000 at Coxon.
Sun Express 2, Mike Whiskey, identified.
So we'll get our precision descent calculator up then. We're going to have 80 miles. We're going to be at 31,000 feet. We target altitude is 5,000 feet. And we are going at 350 knots. Yeah, 2,500, so that'll be fine. 80 miles. Unless he gives it us before then. Yeah, we'll remember that in fact. So 2,500 feet at 80 miles. Nice snow-capped mountains here. So 80 miles to our descent.
Evening cargo 732, flight level 360.
Cargo 3722, squawk 5270.
Squawk is 5270 met cargo 7
Lima Charlie Bravo, clear direct Mokun.
Direct Mokun, Lima Charlie Bravo.
Alright, so we actually, I believe we have that arrival in, even though we don't, because SimBrief put it in for us. Yeah, so it's that one that we're going to have.
Cargo 7322, negative 52705270.
Might as well put that in.
voor de cargo 672.
Oh no, I got two cocks there, OKRs. But that's fine. It's basically exactly the same as what we already had in from SimBrief, but that's fine. In that case, we'll get rid of that, and we'll be, then we just need to put the ILS in when we get it.
Cargo 7322, identify 360.
Not far off our descent then now. Kyle, hi, I'm in school right now. Oh man. That's a bit sneaky. No, I won't tell anyone, don't worry. Yeah, it's funny being, you see, I've had school today as well, but now it's after school for me, but because, yeah, it's cool. It's the same day. I've been to school today, and I'm done, and you're not, just because you're on the other side of the world. It's pretty cool.
Visa 23, Adrian.
For the cargo link 73.
Cargo 7322 negative is for other call, other pilot.
So not far off the descent at all now. We are about...
Circle 5117,
Oh, here we go.
Unicom 1228.
Alright. 1228, thanks so much. Cargolux 5117.
Wizz Air 23.
Back onto Unicom for a short period of time then before we pick up Slovakia. And yeah, 20 miles to our descent. LZIB Tower's online yet, but we're 15 minutes early at the moment, so that's fine. And ETA is 8:31 Zulu UTC time in the sim, so that is about 12 minutes, yeah. So yeah, we're going to be a tad on the early side, but by the time we've got down there, we'll probably be about right, and then be a quick turnaround and off to Rome instead this time, instead of Bologna. And there'll be ATC at Bologna as well later on. And that is about 1 hour 50-minute flight. Yeah, get our, in fact, no we wait, yeah, we're 92 miles away, that's fine. Let's put a start descent now then, down to about 5,000 feet. Go, down we come. Yeah, there's something quite fun about doing short flights, I have to say, because you're doing something almost all the time. You get a tad little break in the cruise, and then a very short cruise, and then you're at it again. So yeah, it's quite fun actually, doing little short flights. But then again, it's fun doing long ones as well, because you're going across a lot of land and water and get into a totally different continent. So we'll keep an eye on the ATC as we descend, making sure that we don't miss any. LZKZ. We're LZIB, so yeah, it's Stefanik Tower. We can get the Atos though. ILS approach runway 22. Low approach, okay, 134670. Strange, why do they want us? That's 134675. I think that's right. 675 even. 134. Cargolux 5117.
Addons 5117, good evening, identified descent to flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120, cargo looks 5117. Maybe
Visit 001, turn right heading 310, clear
because
left
they're so
34.
close together that Austria approach or Vienna approach does the control for Bratislava as well. Maybe it does for part of it. Anyway. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that, but anyway, there we go. So yeah, it was ILS 22 for Bratislava.
Okay, good Delta Golf Echo, left heading 010, clear the left 34.
We'll just slow our set down a tad. Arrival will be ILS 2. There we go. Yeah, we're going to be fine. So we'll slow down. There we go. Yeah, there was an update
Visit 001, contact
I did
3
this
Tower,
afternoon.
123
It came out a few
decimal 8
days ago because I haven't been on the sim for about a week, so due to the exams that I was doing. But yeah, so there was an update. I've done that just before we did the stream, and I've updated most of my mods as well. So everything seems to be working as it should be as well, so that's fine. They still haven't fixed this livery issue with the 748 though. See, it still only draws his tail, which is a bit annoying, but it's the only major thing that isn't kind of there.
Okay, good Delta Golf Echo, turn left heading 310 to re-intercept the ILS.
Turning left, heading 310 to intercept the ILS.
Slow this down even further here, because yeah, runway 22 is actually the way. It's 180 behind us now, you can see, so we're going to loop round like that. So we've got plenty of a bit of extra time to do the loop round there. So yeah, it looks like low approach is covering LZIB approach, and then LZIB tower is on, so 183, we'll put that in a moment.
Cargo looks 5117, descend 8,000 feet on QNH 1012.
8,000 feet, QNH 1012, cargo looks 5117.
Juliet approach. Good evening, Hop 170 Juliet, passing flight level 130, inbound Arsin.
Hop 170 Juliet, good evening, identified, climb flight level 240.
Climbing 240, Hop 170 Juliet.
We'll increase that a tad. Now I keep changing my mind whether we should be going a tad faster or a tad slower. So yeah, we will increase that now. Okay, so we want to be about 2,000 there. So if we momentarily put in 2,500, that gets us to about there with the turn as well. That's going to be about right. So yeah. Boom. Kyle, I downloaded the Boeing 737 MAX 7. Okay, that's cool. Is that the one that... I don't know the MAX range too well. All I know is that they've only just fixed the issues that they had with it. But I believe... Is that the MAX 8, the issues that they had with this? I'm not sure. Wow, that's a cool little lake or reservoir. Oh, it's not very little, is it really? So yeah, we're actually going to go over the airfield by the looks of things. It's a bit like the Dubai approach, this. You go over the airfield and then around the other side. We'll get our heading ready in case we need it. Now we picked up the ILS here on the left, so everything's going nicely. And I don't know what kind of speed we're going to be at around here. There's no speeds on that.
Looks 5117, descend 7,000 feet.
7,000 feet, Cargolux 5117.
00625 Papa, 325,000, so viel one Charlie departure, XPUIPC.
We'll slow down here.
10-5 Papa, Zero is identified, climb flight level 120.
Carry 120, 10-5 Papa.
282. We'll get that out momentarily.
Cargolux 5117, contact Bratislava 134.475, goodbye.
134475. Thanks very much, Cargolux 5117. Cargolux 5117, good evening, Liddy, passing flight level 10, flight level 100 for 7,000 feet. Over the end. 134475, that is what we're on. Should be coming up in a moment. Meanwhile, we'll go down to 250 knots now. Now we'll get our first flappingtons out. Don't know why I'm calling them flappingtons, but anyway. Alright, can't connect voice, no worries, that's fine. So passing Coxer, fly heading 080. And that is 30 now. So we'll make our right turn to 080. And here is Bratislava. We're flying over the city just now. The airport's just down there, but we won't be able to see it now. I get my view. There we go. There it is. My nice view. So I'll wait for further instructions. That's the same guy, isn't it? Yeah. Does he want a radio check or something? There's the airport, by the way, just off to our left. Cargolux 5117, did you want a radio check? That's fine.
Cargolux 5117 Bratislava.
Cargolux 5117, their readability about 4 there.
Excellent. 517 radar contact. Keep heading. XPUIPC runway 22, descend 6,000 feet.
Descend 6,000 feet, and was it continue present heading, Cargolux 5117? I believe that's what he said, we'll go with that. Continue present heading then. Why is it suddenly snowing? Oh, why is there suddenly white on the ground anyway? Is it snow depth? Where's it getting this from? Is it actually snowing in Bratislava, am I? Is this true? I'm gonna have to look at the weather in Bratislava now. Either that or my mod is going crazy. Hold on a moment. Bratislava weather.
517 to left heading 040, descend 3,000 feet, National 012.
040, 3,000 feet, QNH 1012, Cargolux 5117. Yeah, I don't think it's actually snowing here. But anyway. Yeah, in fact it could be, it's 2 degrees. It's 2 degrees here in Bratislava, so maybe...
Cargolux 517 left heading 31.
Can't tell what you're saying. Could you say again, that broke up, Cargolux 5117?
517 left heading 310.
Left 310, Cargolux 5117. I believe he's putting us on the ILS ready. Yeah, so there could be snow on the ground at 2 degrees. We'll take it, whatever it is. it's interesting, I guess. Although it is going up. 26 centimetres of snow. Now that is a bit excessive. Wait, why is he putting on this? 310. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. Down to 180. times time. They can get some flat out here. Auto brakes can go on to 3. Landing lights should have come on a tad earlier than they are doing, but there we go. Whoa, a rainbow. Oh, look at that. About 5 miles to intercept the ILS here. Just get that rainbow. There we go, rainbow's captured.
Airclass 5117, descent 2500, left heading 190, clear the report established.
Oh god. Descend 2,500 feet, left heading 190, and we'll report established. Cargo 517. Don't know exactly what heading he gave me, but that's not to worry. We can work it out for ourselves. Did I put the anti-ice on? I believe we did. I did put window heat on, that's the difference. Right, approach can go on now. Maybe I should ask the controller if it's snowing there, because I'm very intrigued to whether the mod's correct or not. Cargolux 5117 established ILS 22, and is it, just out of interest, is it snowing in Bratislava today? Because in the sim we have snow.
Yes, it's true.
Roger that, thanks very much.
From my house, it looks like it's snowing, and I'm 10 kilometers by the air from Bratislava, north to west. Cover 517, contact tower 118.5.
Roger that, thanks so much for that info, and 1183, perfect controlling, perfect, thank you, bye bye, Cargolux 5117.
Yeah, that's my job.
I think that was too many perfects in one sentence, but anyway, we're on to the ILS. We'll get down to 170 knots here. Gear can come down. How many miles out are we? Do we need to panic? No, we don't. We're 5 miles out. We can get some more flat out though. Cargolux 517, good evening with you on the ILS 22.
Cargolux 5117, good evening, Stefanik Tower. Minimum approach speed, continue approach, departing traffic runway 22.
Minimum approach speed and continue approach, Cargolux 5117. So we'll get down to 155. Full flap in tons, flapping tons. Looking like we're doing alright here. Runway is in sight now. Now we'll get rid of the auto throttle here. And we're looking good.
Cargolux 5117, clear to land runway 22, winds 280 degrees, 13 knots.
Clear to land 22, Cargolux 517. There's the traffic, just the airborne now. It's fine, down to 150. I need to do that next time. We'll get rid of the autopilot. Gun then. My word, this weather. So it is the correct weather then, according to the controller itself. There's the outer marker. My word, this I need to see the runway.
50, 40, 30.
How about
20, 10.
there's our touchdown. reverse is coming on. Oh god, I can't see anything. The taxiing can be quite interesting. Let's see, where do we need to exit? Down there, right, reverse is coming off then. Auto brakes, come on. Come on. There we go, right, rolling out. Some wipers. God, this weather. Welcome to Bratislava, lovely snowy Bratislava then. Oh, there is a... Oh no, that's not a proper exit, I don't think. We'll go to the next one. And we'll be this swing back as well. On our right. We'll guess this is the exit. Maybe on grass, but it's very hard to judge.
Kakarus 5117, you don't have scenery?
We're ready for taxi yet to gate, please cargo X517.
Taxi to gate of choice, time 09, welcome to Stefanik Airport, and frequency change is approved. Stand of your choice, sir.
Roger that, frequency change approved, stand of my choice. Thanks very much, cargo X5117. So is Graham not online then? No, okay, that's fine. Over to Unicom. In fact, we won't go into because we're going to be back online in a moment. So, yeah, we'll just text to stand up first. Quite fun. I can't believe it. I don't know why I'm surprised, because I'm just not used to the climate of Eastern Europe. I didn't think I thought it would be warmer here. Just about make out a taxiway there, yeah. Any comments now as we taxi? Maybe comments, that is fine. Only have a bit of power though, not going anywhere. Couple of minute break, and get our next flight plan, and then I'll be back with you. Just can't see a line. We're in very tricky weather after all. It's pretty nuts. 1 that truck might be clearing the snow actually, because to the right, to where it's just been, it's clear now. A lot clear. Yeah, I'm purely taxiing by the diagram of the on the navigation map. Going to the back of the aircraft. There we go, on the blocks. There we have it, flight 1 is complete. And it's still snowing. Right, so I'll have a quick couple of minutes here now, and then we'll get ready for our second leg to road. So I will be back with you in a couple of minutes. In fact, I'll put a timer on it. So it's 18:17 here now, so if I say I'm back at 20 past